we will talk about hangovers, what symptoms occur after alcohol intake, and why they happen, in which people hangovers are common, and how to avoid and treat them. When we drink alcohol, it is absorbed into the stomach and intestines and primarily affects the liver and then the brain. Alcohol is a depressant, meaning it depresses brain functions, causes relaxation, and reduces inhibitions. This is why a person becomes more socially active and experiences reduced anxiety. However, this disinhibition also leads to impaired judgment, which is why many crimes occur when a person is drunk. Alcohol affects different people in different ways. For example, people with higher body mass and more muscle metabolize alcohol faster and therefore become less intoxicated. Some people genetically have low levels of alcohol-metabolizing enzyme, which cause toxic substances to accumulate and lead to alcohol intoxication even after consuming small amounts. Such people are often of East Asian descent. People who drink regularly develop a tolerance to alcohol, requiring more to feel its effects, while infrequent drinkers feel intoxicated more quickly. Additionally, wines with excess added sugars cause worse hangovers due to rapid fluid loss, as sugar causes water loss through urination and the digestive tract. Also, sugar spikes cause hypoglycemia, which worsens hangover symptoms. To roughly estimate, metabolizing or neutralizing 1 glass of wine completely requires up to 2 hours. To neutralize 5 glasses of wine to zero alcohol level requires around 10 hours. When the alcohol concentration drops to zero, hangover develops. One of the most important cause of hangover symptom is dehydration or fluid loss, because alcohol is a diuretic. As a result, a person loses electrolytes and water through urination after drinking. This dehydration leads to symptoms such as headache and dry mouth. Another cause of hangover symptoms is acetaldehyde intoxication. Alcohol is broken down into acetaldehyde in the liver, and it is a highly toxic substance. Then acetaldehyde is converted into acetic acid. However, during heavy drinking, acetaldehyde accumulates, causing nausea, headache, and sweating. Some drinks, such as dark wine and whiskey, contain methanol, which worsens hangover symptoms. Alcohol also triggers an immune response and causes inflammation, leading to fatigue, muscle aches, and a general feeling of unwellness. Additionally, alcohol irritates the gastrointestinal tract, causing nausea and vomiting. It increases acid production and slows gastric emptying. Alcohol causes low blood glucose levels because the liver prioritizes metabolizing alcohol, which is a toxin, over producing glucose through a process called gluconeogenesis. This results in low blood glucose levels, and the person may experience weakness and shakiness. After alcohol intake, sleep quality is also affected. Alcohol metabolism disrupts the normal sleep cycle and promotes lighter sleep instead of deep sleep, leaving a person feeling less rested upon waking. And hangover causes mood changes, such as irritability, anxiety, and depression are common after alcohol consumption, because alcohol enhances the effect of GABA, a neurotransmitter that promotes relaxation and inhibition. This is why many people feel calm and relaxed when drinking. Additionally, alcohol inhibits glutamate in the brain, which is a major excitatory neurotransmitter that promotes alertness and increases brain activity. Its inhibition slows down brain functioning, leading to relaxation. However, when the alcohol wears off and its concentration drops to zero, the brain tries to restore balance. This leads to an imbalance of neurotransmitters. GABA levels drop because they are no longer stimulated by alcohol, resulting in feelings of anxiety and restlessness. Glutamate activity increases because it is no longer inhibited, causing brain overstimulation, anxiety, and irritability. This is why there is a false belief that drinking during a hangover, often called hair of the dog, helps reduce symptoms. It only temporarily masks the effects without addressing the underlying causes. It can mask symptoms by decreasing glutamate activity, but it delays the recovery process. It also increases and prolongs dehydration and adds toxins to the liver. Ultimately, it can worsen overall hangover symptoms and delay recovery. Now, let us discuss how to reduce hangover symptoms. The first and most important step is to drink plenty of water to avoid hydration. Mineral water is better because it contains electrolyte. Drinking water before bed can decrease hangover symptoms upon waking. Eat before drinking as it slows down the absorption of alcohol and prevents a spike in alcohol concentration. Eating foods high in protein, fat, and fiber can slow gastric emptying and help stabilize alcohol and blood sugar levels, which mitigates hangover-related fatigue and irritability. Content slowly. The liver can roughly metabolize 1 drink per hour. This means 1 glass of wine or 1 standard bottle of beer. Drinking too quickly causes acetaldehyde to accumulate in the body, leading to headaches and nausea. Avoid drinks containing congeners because they contain chemical byproducts that are highly toxic. This is why drinking whiskey, red wine, and rum can cause severe hangovers. Clear spirits tend to cause fewer hangovers. Take anti-inflammatory medications. Ibuprofen reduces inflammation and the general feeling of unwellness, but avoid paracetamol or Tylenol, as combining them with alcohol can worsen symptoms. In most countries, the legal blood alcohol consumption limit for driving is 0.8%. This is around 4 drinks for men and 3 drinks for women. Try to avoid exceeding these levels of alcohol intake.